A few weeks have now passed since I reached 10,000 days in hardcore Minecraft and jumped in the void. How do I feel about it? I'll be honest, I haven't played a lot of Minecraft in the time since then. I've kind of just taken it a little bit easier, and I'm just starting to ramp it up with doing Minecraft again now. And I know what my next main channel video is going to be. I've been working on it. I can't wait for it to be done. It's a really, really cool project. So I thought today I could react to my final video in the hardcore world. I could give my thoughts, you know, now a bit of time has passed, see how I'm feeling about the whole thing. I'm going to give you some exclusive footage at the end of my reaction immediately afterwards, which isn't in the video because I faded it out, but I'm going to show you that. So yeah, make sure you check that you subscribe to my Reacts channel. This is not my main channel or my second channel. It's the Reacts channel. There is the video. 1.5 million views in 2 weeks. Actually, my most successful video in a long time, which definitely makes sense. You know, a lot of people have come to watch that. And there are also some 10,000 days posters left on sale, all hand-signed by me, which took a very, very long time. There's also a very cool 10,000 days sticker pack, which you could stick them in all sorts of different places. The poster can also be bought as a very cool wooden photo panel, which again, signed by me. You can see the reflection of the ring light. And there's also the I Survived in Real Life t-shirt, which you can set this number to be any custom amount on the website that you want, so it matches the amount of days that you have survived in real life. And let us now react to the beginning. This is it. 10,000 days in hardcore Minecraft has been reached. My entire world has been destroyed. I love this intro, by the way. And as I've always said, on day 10,000, I will jump into the void and end it all. So, I feel like, you know, with that clip's been used a lot for the intros of a hardcore episode where I talk about jumping in the void. I never actually made that clip. My editor made it, and I think he just assumed I would jump through that way into the void. I was always like, I'll jump in the end, but I think it's just a cool little thing that, like, every time the clip of talking about the void, jumping in the void, it was through that hole that I dug down to bedrock into the void. But when I actually did it, it was in the end. Just an interesting insight. Until this day ends, which means I shall say my final goodbyes and get one last good look at everything. Dogs, be brave without... I'll be honest, guys, I did not know what to do in this video. I knew I was going to jump in the void, but for the bit before, I had absolutely no clue going into it. And you know when, I don't know, you've got so much time left and I keep coming up with massive projects. You know, I've filled 10,000 days, and yet I found it easier to fill those 10,000 days, well, the 9,999 before that, than the day 10,000. On the day 10,000, it's like I had such a short amount of time. I was like, what do? There's no point building anything, is there? Because it's all gonna go. So it was a weird situation, a weird video to make. I just wanted to enjoy the last few moments, really, and say goodbye to a bunch of my animals and stuff. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. In fact, don't do anything that I would do either. And that's very wise advice. Don't do anything that I would do. Same goes for you, pig. Continue traveling millions of blocks in your life. And that's the pig that got me home from the world border. You know, a little bit of history. I killed Runner, the original Runner. He was dark blue by mistake with my sword. So Runner 2.0 is Parrot. I'm sorry that I've accidentally murdered the parrot before you. Villagers, the damage is not too bad. As long as the foundations are still strong, you can rebuild this place. It will be... Right, a few people noticed this. I literally re-quoted a line from Thor Ragnarok, the movie, for this. So I'm going to play you this, and then I'm going to play you the Thor one, and you can see how it's very similar. The damage is not too bad. As long as the foundations are still strong, you can rebuild this place. It will become a haven for all villagers and mobs in this world. And you... So, let's now play the Thor one. All right, here we go. I don't know if I'll get copyright strikes for this, so I'll try to talk over it more.
Damage is not too bad.
There we go.
As the foundations are still strong, we can rebuild this place. It will become a haven for all peoples and aliens of the universe.
No, that's... And then it blows up. So that's the line I used, all right. I thought it was a cool Easter egg, and I find that to be a funny scene, so I thought I'd redo it. You, Mr. Warden. I tell you what, might as well be set free now and wreak havoc. Why I set the Warden free, I don't know. But I'll tell you what slightly annoys me, and I'll be honest about this. This area down here was broken and blown up by the Wither escaping, and it happened like 2 or 3 times in the entire series. I wish that I'd rebuilt it before the end so that it was in a complete state for the world download. It's like the only thing that I probably look at and I'm like, that should have been fixed, but I just ran out of time and I couldn't be bothered to fix it for like the 3rd or 4th time. I couldn't bother to go and get another Elder Guardian, so I just left it, guys. Just so annoying that the Wither kept escaping every time. For all time's sake, so this, ladies and gentlemen, pop one more totem. Because the final totem that I popped, might as well fall off the world. Actually, it's not the final totem. Look at that. We've done that quite a lot in this series.
But
Let's seed a few notch apples as well.
Might as well have eaten the
got
notch apples.
them, so
There's something that just feels wrong about eating a notch apple in a world where you don't need notch apples, isn't there? But, oh well, might as well make use of
don't
it.
eat them. Who else will? In fact, speaking of notch apples, there's
A
still
lot of them got blown up as well, which
left in my
I should have
house.
saved
And
them,
by quite a
shouldn't
few, I mean 17. So what do I want to do?
Destruction is
What do I
crazy,
wanna
isn't it?
spend
The bomb is
my
crazy, the
last
nuke.
day doing? I'll be honest, I want to 1v1 that warden. It doesn't matter if I die because I'm going to die anyway.
Why this random
I've got
cake,
loads
we'll
of
never know.
totems, I've got loads of notch apples. He's currently taking out every single one of these mobs one by one, systematically going through.
The wardens are such a toxic mob,
I
aren't
don't
they?
know if the mace is going to be handy.
It's a shame that I couldn't really use the mace, wasn't it, in
I
this
also
situation?
think that maybe 7 totems isn't enough, so I'm gonna grab a load more from my bedroom. Okay, yeah,
I think I put the totems in my bedroom. I had a spare shulker box. Part of me thought they were down in my storage room, but I couldn't find them anywhere. So I was like, oh, well, never mind.
They've all been blown up.
Well,
guys, it looks like it's 7 totems, 24 notch apples.
That was
and
more
a
than I
dream.
needed anyway.
Like I said, it doesn't really matter if I die
use notch
in this
apples,
battle because
the
we're gonna
warden
be
is
ending
not
it
hard,
anyway.
really.
But I kind of want to jump in the void like originally planned. So let's hopefully not mess this up.
I also remember the first time I fought the warden around 4,000 days. It was like stressful. It was hard. I was worried. I thought there's no way I survived this really, really tough battle.
Come on then,
I
big
found him
warden.
really easy
You
in
think
this.
you're so tough? You think
Like-
you can take out all of these mobs? Why don't you
Just
pick on
as
somebody
long as you
else
eat notch apples.
your own size? Come on then, alrighty.
Like,
We're gonna straight
you
away
get hit?
take the blast. I guess we just gotta kind of keep eating notch apples.
Too easy.
And try and avoid.
I don't know
Popping
if
as
I had
many
beacon. I don't
times
think
as
I had
possible.
beacon
Okay,
effect.
there's another one. That's
He's
it.
an angry
Nice
man.
try, mate. Crit him out.
But yeah, it was
Come on then.
a pretty straightforward battle,
Oh,
really.
Okay, half a heart.
I mean, even like if you get down
notch
to
apple. Look at that, you're too slow, mate.
really low, you pop
Okay,
a
I'm
totem.
gonna try and get another.
Just make
notch
sure you got
apple
another
down
totem in
here.
your hand and you're fine with that
Well,
many.
That's perfectly done. I'm not even.
No notch apples, no totems. I don't think I can 1v1 the warden in hand-to-hand combat. I don't know how you would defeat him. It would be very, very tricky without like trapping him or something like that and using ranged weapons. But using your sword, I don't know how you do
One
it.
totem, mate.
I love this battle music, by the way.
Famous last
I've
word.
used it in a lot of
I
videos.
think we're about to pop. Okay, not
Yeah,
to
like-
worry.
it's
not
quite
to worry.
nice to
There's
get your
plenty
vision
more
back, isn't it, though,
where
from the
that
totem
came from.
bomb.
In fact, we lost the darkness. He's got to be weak. He's got to be weak. I haven't got strength. I'm not near enough.
The
to
big
a
thing
strength
about the warden
beacon,
is
but that
you have
would
to hit him
be
so many times. You just kind of
handy. Let's
forget
get
how
that
many
down
times you
us.
need to
Come
hit him,
on.
don't you?
SP737 defeats the warden. That's it. Nice try again, mate.
I think
You
this
may
is
be an
the end of
angry
it now.
man, but I am. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna
One more
die.
totem
There we
pop,
go.
maybe?
Let's pop another totem. Yep, I knew that was
Yeah.
going to happen. You may
And
be an
then
angry
it's-
man, but I am an angry penguin.
An easy win.
We did it.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, 9 notch apples, 2 totems, piece of cake. Yeah. it's hardcore
Hey,
world.
I didn't.
Apple,
Whoa, that's
2
brilliant.
totems.
That's the moment. That's the best moment.
Yeah, it's hardcore world.
I didn't even. I looked at a cake and said piece of cake, and I didn't even realize I did that until now. That's brilliant. That was not intentional. Wow, that's joke of the year. That.
You need to make a much harder mode, like some sort of ultra hardcore. Then I'll survive 10,000 days in that. How about?
I actually think that's a great thought. Like, add harder mobs or add a harder mode. Like, imagine if you did have some sort of ultra hardcore, but it was actually a mode, and it just took out so many of the things that make the game easier, and so many things were harder, mobs were stronger. I know you can do it through mods and stuff, but it would just be more successful on YouTube, and it would become more of a trend. More people would do it if it was an official thing. You know what I mean? Like, imagine they made a half a heart mode, or, you know what I mean? They should, I think, definitely think about that. I know the community can do it anyway, but I feel like it would just gain a lot more traction when it's an official feature. Yeah, so many more people do it, because I could do it in videos, and then people could try it themselves on other devices, on, like, their Xbox stuff where they've not got mods, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely think they should add a harder
Well,
mode.
that as a deal. Ultra hardcore impossible Minecraft. I
Yeah,
also love the fact
brilliant.
that Techno avoided the blast.
Techno.
My goodness, he's not just a king, he is a legend.
For those of you that watch the, I've seen the Minecraft movie now, you'll know that's a reference to the Minecraft movie. When this was released, this video, I think the movie, well, it's still in cinemas, but it was only like a week old was the video. So, yeah, that's a little cheeky reference.
And with that, we're down to just 7 minutes remaining in this world. 7 minutes.
It's a weird
It
feeling,
feels
this.
like such a short amount of time, but at the same time, I don't know what to say.
Stop stalling, SB.
I think we're ready. I think
We are ready.
that we are ready to end it all. Now, I don't know which void everybody expected me to choose to jump in, but my plan has always been to jump into the void in the end. For some reason, I forgot that the only way to the end is to
It's
go
really
through
thrown
this
me off
tunnel.
that I can't go through that portal anymore and I have to go
completely
through
went
this
in the
tunnel.
wrong direction. And then we can go through this end portal.
What a moment.
And we are here, faced with the void, and faced with the moment that I honestly...
I don't know. This is a
never-
situation where I feel speechless, guys. I don't know what to say. You know, like, now I don't know what to say. In the moment, I didn't know what to say. It was really... Yeah. How do you sum up 4 years of hard work? I don't know.
thought would come. I never thought...
Those
that
4 years
this
went
day
so
would come.
fast
I
as well.
didn't think I'd reach 10,000. I thought I would die before this.
became a
And yet
staple
now
of
it's
my
here.
channel.
It feels like it's come so fast. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't exactly know what I want to say at this point,
It's okay.
but I know that I have some people I want to thank. First
Right,
of
well, I just thanked a bunch of people, a bunch of editors, a bunch of thumbnail people, or people that worked on the merch, all that kind of thing. I'm not going to re-watch through all of that. I think it was right that I thanked people at the end of the series. I mean, maybe it doesn't do as well for audience retention, but you know what? Sometimes thanking people is more important than a video's performance. Anyway, I like this little closing message that I did.
needed to make it happen. But despite that, the only reason that this series has happened
This music, by
is
the way.
because of you. Without you watching right now, supporting the series, none of this takes place. So thank
true.
you for watching the series, commenting on the videos, and being a part of the community. And with that being said, I've been getting comments about people saying that they will unsubscribe when the series
I hope
ends,
nobody did
which, to be
unsubscribe
honest,
after I said this,
disappoints
by
me
the way.
Because I'm going to keep working hard and I'm going to keep making great videos. So all I ask is that if you are subscribed, please stay subscribed. Please trust me that I am going to make some amazing videos. And you're not going to want to miss the things that I've got planned. But if in a month's time you decide that it's not for you, feel free to
It's alright.
unsubscribe.
I've still got, like, a week left before that month's time is up. I haven't even uploaded yet on the main channel. What am I going to do? To be honest, so many of you guys were very, very supportive on that video. I did think I was going to lose a lot of subscribers, and I didn't lose any. I did gain subscribers from it, so I really appreciate... If you were someone that is still subscribed, I appreciate that so much. Honestly, it's... Like I said in the video, without you guys, none of anything I do happens. This channel doesn't happen. The series doesn't happen. Like, everything, it is ultimately down to you guys supporting it and enjoying it and that. So, yeah. The thank you is all to you guys, really.
And if you're new, get that subscribe button pressed.
Thank you,
There's gonna
SP.
be
Good
no
idea.
do-overs. There's going to be no second tries. All the items
I
are
felt
being
it.
got rid
Now,
of.
here's what's going through my head here, okay? I'm like, I've got to show myself getting rid of all the
being
items.
got
Okay, I kept my armor on
rid
because
of.
I felt like it doesn't make a difference in the void, let's be honest. And I don't know, I wear armor all the time. I like to be in my drip. I could have taken the armor off, but it doesn't really make a
This
difference.
is all I have. I know that you don't want it to end. I know how much you love this series, but for me, this feels like the right time.
What a speech, by the way. What a speech.
I can carry on and let it slowly fizzle out, or I can end it now and end it on a high. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching now, it's been an amazing journey.
Does anybody else get goosebumps?
I know I have, because that was 10,000 days in hardcore Minecraft.
Guys, honestly, I couldn't pause through that. It still gives me chills watching it. That's crazy. I want to talk about a few things, though. So, I don't know if you noticed...
There's going to be no second
So,
tries.
like I say,
All
I made
the
sure to
items
put everything in
are
the
being
void
got rid
that could
of.
save me.
This
And
is
then-
all I have. I know.
The next thing that was quite important, I felt like before I ran into the void, notice how I opened my inventory?
That you don't
I'll show
want
you
to
in a
end.
second.
I know the right time. I can carry on and let it slowly
Let's
fizzle
listen to
out,
you
or
say this.
I
Yeah.
can end it now and end it
I think the series was slowly fizzling out, by the way, and I think doing it like this has ended it on a high. I think that's a
on
big
a
thing.
high. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching now, it's been an amazing journey.
I love this music, by the way. Okay, let's first talk about the
Hope you've had a
inventory.
blast. I know I have, because that was
So, yeah, I opened my inventory. I'm looking at you guys. I can open my inventory without looking at the screen, I guess. So, yeah, that was what I did there. And obviously, it's just hotkeying, isn't it? Yeah, so nothing in my inventory. I wanted to show
10,000
that.
days in hardcore Minecraft.
I really like the timing of the uh-oh in the music. I also like the fact that it's not like super sad music.
I hope you've had a blast.
It's like a build. It's like
know I have,
happy,
because
positive music
was 10
as it comes to an end.
1,000 days.
If that makes sense.
In hardcore Minecraft.
Like, it's like, let's go. What an ending. I love it. I love it. Now, where did I get that music from? I'm going to show you something now. This is the end of Ludwig's subathon. See if you notice some similarities. He actually looks like he's close to crying in this. I definitely didn't feel close to crying. I'm not really an emotional person, but I actually based the ending of my hardcore world on the end of Ludwig's subathon, because I just felt like his was such an iconic moment. I really liked it. So if you listen to the music,
thank you.
It's the same music. And it's like just that same. I mean, I did a bit more of a speech. I don't know if he did a speech earlier on. He does look like he's going to cry, though, doesn't he? But then. And that's why I did the salute thing, because he did that and faded it out. So that's why I chose to do
Journey was 10
the same thing. I'll be honest, his salute was so much better. He was more like that in. I was just like that and then out. But you know, I wasn't thinking about making it the perfect salute. I was just making sure that I walked in the void correctly, I guess. But yeah, I feel like people want to see what happens after the death. Obviously, it fades to black here, which is quite a significant thing as it goes. You don't hear you don't see the death sound, the death. You hear it though, don't you? Listen carefully. There you go. You hear the final damage thing, but you don't see it because it fades out to this. I actually got this to be posted on my Shorts channel, so yeah, check out the Shorts channel. Get subscribed. There's loads of extra original clips. Like, look at this. You want to see SB737 doing pull-ups, or actually chin-ups, but pull-ups would get more more views in the title. Anyway, so this is the exclusive moment.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
this is like my reaction afterwards, because
now.
obviously it fades out, but you
been
can
an
kind of
amazing
see me.
I hope you've had a blast.
How many times do we watch this moment in the video?
Because that
Don't get old though, does it?
was 10,000 days in hardcore Minecraft.
So obviously it fades out there, and then you see me. So this is my reaction. I stay look at the camera for a little bit, and then that's it. This is me, like, it's done. But yeah, that was the exclusive extra footage. What do you mean you want to see the death screen? Well, but maybe another time.